We have a big decision to make. We have to weigh our options out. We have to understand, what are we about to do? So for now, we know for a fact that we took out the 3 gallons of water from this motor. 6.6, 400. I contacted the mechanics. I contacted Pena. I contacted Paul. I contacted Eminem. I contacted a new one that's been around for years and years and years. I contacted CMP. I contacted Thunderbolt. They're both legends. All of them are legends. Everybody, all of you guys, the big legends in the city, Houston, Texas, 10-4, all that. So then I call up Thunderbolt. If you guys don't know, Thunderbolt has been around, I think it's been around for 84 years in Houston, Texas. They even worked on some of the vehicles for World War II or something. I don't think that's right. I don't think I said that right. I read it on the pamphlet. Maybe I had it wrong. But it's been around for 84 years. But they've been doing things. They do classic cars, modern cars, your daily drivers. I'm going to let you guys check this out. Check out the commercial. I'm going to drop the commercial right now. Y'all check this out. Y'all going to like it.
If your transmission's got you down or your motor falls apart, that's the time to come to Thunderbolt. You don't need a brand new car. We still believe in value and we pass it on to you. At Thunderbolt, we fixed it right and we guarantee it too.
Our Thunderbolt rebuilt motors and transmissions are dynamically tested and guaranteed. With our efficient installation, free towing is included.
We put the yee-haw back in your motor and transmission.
That's funny, right? So check this out. I called them up as soon as they answered the phone. They said, hey, what's going on? How can I help you? What do you need to get done? I let them know the situation. They're like, okay, cool. We can rebuild the motor. And we also could take it out and install it for you. I said, that's fine. Prices. They said, okay, cool. We've got a package going on right now. $29,900. If I have said that right, which is $2,900 and $999, right? To get it rebuilt. Then he goes, would you like us to install it? I said, how much is that? It's $2,000 extra. So it'll be $5 or $49.9, whatever you want to do, right? $999. How they do it at the sales, $999. So then I'm like, okay, well, let me check this out. So that's why I did call Pena and I asked him how much recharge was $750. And then Thunderbolt is $1,000. $1,000 to take it out, $1,000 to put it back in, which is like they're more modern day prices, I guess, at this time of the video. I don't know if the prices are going high, if the price has been that way. Where have I been? Not seeing these prices. You guys tell me. I'm not too sure. I'm just trying to decide the best decision or what option to go. And this is where we're at. So Thunderbolt's saying, drop the car off, we'll knock it out, get it done, which is an amazing part to me, right? And then they're also saying, if you take the engine out and bring it to us, $2,000 off, we don't have to install it for you, which is $29,900, right? But if you want us to do it, bring the whole car. So I'm looking at it, the customer standpoint. How hard is for this engine to be coming out? Is it really hard? And I'm looking at it, is it really worth it? I'm looking at it, should I just drop it off and get carte blanche, on that part? This is just the motor part. It's nothing to do with the transmission, right? It's just the motor part. That's what we're talking about. Should I live the lifestyle like that to drop the car off and get it fixed? I'm like, man, I don't know. So then I look at the motor. I'm like, man, it doesn't look too bad. It's real big section. I don't know if you guys know these motors. It's a big section. You can free hand, practically just unbolt it and yank it out and then drop it off. And then I'm like, okay, cool. So then when I start looking at it, I'm like, let's check out the wires. Let's check out the old rusted bolts. Got another light right here. Old rusted bolts. Let's get in there. Check out the headers. I don't think you can see them. Well, you probably can, but either way. Old rusted headers, gaskets, all that wiring. So what I'm going to do, besides that, right? Oh, look, see, then I look right there on the block. We got some oil coming out right there on that gasket seal from back in the day. And I'm like, I got to go see what they're offering. So I'm going to talk to them tomorrow. But I'm saying, Should I just drop it off so they could fix it? And then at the same time, if they're building back the motor for the $2,000, putting it installed, if I drop off the water pump, the alternator, the distributor brand new, carburetor brand new, rebuilt, I do think they add the gaskets onto the intake. I got to figure all this stuff out. I'm like, can they install all that for me? Because that comes into the install of the $2,000. I got to ask that. Does include that? Which is not nothing hard. I mean, we can all install an alternator, water pump, hoses, spark plugs, distributor. You got the timing on the distributor, twist it, make sure it works. You know, drop off the new carburetor. I get that one rebuilt. Make sure they tune that up. I'm like, should I let them do it, or do they include that in the package? Can I benefit from paying the $2,000 install? That's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, will it help me out to where I could sit back at the house and it'll be $49.9? And then I'm asking myself, what is the turnaround rate? How long does it take? How long do they take? Do your cars just sit there? Or are they pushing out cars as fast as they talk? I have no idea. I got to go talk to them. Do I got to set an appointment? When is the scheduled date to take the car? Do I have to put a deposit down today, which is tomorrow? You know, I got to get all that information before I pick up. You know, I can't just do it and think it's going to work. I got to go see what's going to happen first. So I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking. You guys let me know. That's what I've been thinking about. You know, we do got Peña. Fair. Everything's fair. I got the stuff that I can still do here at the house. As in myself, if I do not decide to pull this motor out, right? As in me, myself, pulling it out. Me, myself, buying a motor puller, jack or whatever, those motor winches. I think they're like $350. And pulling it out. Me, myself, not doing that, but me focusing on what I can do, which would be fix the steering wheel, fix the ignition cylinder, fix the brakes, change the brake booster if it needs to, right? It looks like it does. What else do we have to do? The brakes on it, the ignition cylinder, the door, open that passenger door, and I think that's it. Oh, the fuel tank. The fuel tank. Change the whole fuel tank out, and that new fuel sending unit, install that. That's stuff that I can do here, right? But then I was thinking, man, maybe I could benefit from what they got going on over there. So tomorrow, I will be going to talk to Thunderbolt, seeing if I could benefit from that $2,000 install, seeing if they can bolt everything up for me, seeing if I could just drop all the parts off, and they can install that to the motor that they rebuild, which they got their own in-house machine shop. They got a whole motor academy there. Houston, Texas. Thunderbolt. Shout out to all the mechanics. H-time.
If your transmission's got you down or your motor falls apart, that's the time to come to Thunderbolt. You don't need a brand new car. We still believe in value, and we pass it on to you. At Thunderbolt, we fix it right, and we guarantee it too.
Thunderbolt is better, faster, and cheaper than car dealers. You can get 0% financing, extended warranties, free inspections, and free towing if needed.
We put the yeehaw back in your motor and transmission.